Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our kitchen. Happy weekend. Today, my husband will be doing one of his favorite dishes, and it's called Ian's Balls. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our kitchen and happy weekend. This morning, my husband will be doing a dish that is called meatballs with Italian sauce. So let me introduce him to you and he will show you what the ingredients are.
Hi everybody, here are the ingredients for the Italian meatball sauce. I've got diced onions and garlic, which I'm going to saute. I've got a kilo of pork chops that I've deboned and cut into cubes. I've got half a kilo of pork mince with breadcrumbs, and we're going to add some eggs and make them into meatballs. And to my left I've also got some sausages that are going to go into the oven. I'm going to saute the onions and garlic. And while this is sweating, I'll make the meatballs. The next step is to make the meatballs. I've got half a kilo of pork mince, a cup of breadcrumbs, salt and pepper, and 2 eggs to help bind the pork. Just mix it with your fingers, get all the breadcrumbs, all the egg. Okay, just going to roll the meatballs quickly and then put them in the oven.
So what's the oven temperature?
180 degrees.
And you have to preheat it, right?
Yep, it's preheated. Don't worry too much about the size of your meatballs. Don't make them too large though. By using the breadcrumbs and the egg, you can bind the meatball really well. I've also got 6 pork sausages that I'm going to brown up at the same time with the meatballs for about 20 minutes. So this is the onions and garlic that have been sweetened. I'll now put in the tomato paste, pesto tomato from Watties, and some wine. And later on I'll add some stock as required. Watties tomato pesto style. This is some cheap red wine from the supermarket, about $8 a bottle. I'm going to use about a cup of it. Just a guesstimate.
That's more than a cup.
It'll do.
That's like a cup.
And I'll just stir this in. I'm still going to add some beef stock later on, but we'll just let this simmer while we sear the pork cubes. I'm going to sear these pork in the pan. I'm just giving this a bit of a brown, that's all. I'm not actually cooking it all the way through. It'll actually cook in the sauce for a couple of hours. But if you get a bit of brown on it, it gives it a nice taste and it'll look more appetizing. So we've still got the meatballs and the sausages to go in here once they've cooked. And some beef stock. Okay, I've added the pork that I seared into the sauce. The secret to this is to do it at lowest heat possible, or else it's going to stick to the pan. So this is a gas hob. At the moment this is too high, so I'm going to turn it right down. So it's just on. You want it as low as possible. You want the meatball sauce just to simmer. Once the pork mince, meatballs and sausages are ready, I will add them to the pot along with some beef stock. Here are the meatballs. I'm still going to put some beef stock in here, so just to give it a bit more liquid. Let some meatballs in. I'm just going to take the sausages out. Just going to cut the sausages up into bite-sized chunks. So I'll just put the sausages in, careful not to splash. So we're just going to let this simmer for 2 hours now. I'm just going to put a little bit of beef stock in, just to cover it. So I've just got some beef stock from the supermarket. I'm not going to put a lot in, just about 250 mils. Yeah, that should do it. So this is just going to simmer away for 2 hours, and the sauce will thicken up with the rendering from the meatballs, sausages and pork. So this is the meat sauce, Italian meatball sauce finished. It took 2.5 hours to cook, and it comes up a beautifully thick sauce with the meatballs and the pork sausages and the pork chops. And we've served it on rice, on bun and on pasta. You can...
Is the pasta?
So you can do it on any base. Bon appetit.
You'll eat it with wine. Okay, so let's start. I'll try the pasta.
I don't want to. Yeah, the pasta will be warm.
We will try the pasta. Now we are going to try it with the meatballs with pasta. Meatballs. It's delicious. Very nice. So as Ian mentioned before, this meatballs with Italian sauce can be served with pasta, with bread, or with rice. It's up to you, it's your choice. Also, the wine is optional if you don't like it to taste a little bit winey. Is that what you said?
No. You don't have to put the wine in it, but it just adds a bit of extra.
Yes. So it's up to you. It is an option. With or without the wine, it will taste good. It was a delicious recipe and we hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you all for watching and we hope that you find this video helpful. You might consider, what are you doing? You might consider subscribing. See you in our next video. Keep safe and salamat po. Okay, I'll carry on eating. Where's the wine?
No.